Discover the untamed beauty of Louisiana. Barataria Preserve Adventure. Welcome to Barataria Preserve, a hidden gem nestled just a short drive from the vibrant city of New Orleans. Here, nature unfolds in its rawest, most stunning form. Dense swamps, winding bayous, and a chorus of wild creatures come together to create an enchanting world of adventure unlike any other. Picture the dawn light cutting through the mist over still waters, the silhouettes of cypress trees rising above Spanish moss that sways gently in the breeze. A splash breaks the calm as an alligator glides silently beneath the surface, a reminder of nature's untamed spirit. This is Barataria Preserve, an escape into Louisiana's wild heart. We invite you to step away from the ordinary and delve into a realm where every turn offers a new wonder. An adventurer's paradise, a haven for wildlife, and a sanctuary for the soul. This is your gateway to the essence of Louisiana. Barataria Preserve is part of the Jean Lafitte National Historical Park and Preserve, a protected area that feels like stepping back in time to an untouched natural world. Located less than 30 minutes from New Orleans, it is both an easily accessible escape and a world away from city life. As you enter, the first thing that strikes you is the soundscape. Birds chirp and call to one another, frogs croak from hidden perches, and the occasional whisper of wind through the grass completes the symphony. You immediately feel immersed in the rhythm of the wetlands. Here, Louisiana's iconic swamps interweave with thriving bayous, creating a labyrinth of waterways and lush greenery. It's not just a place. It's living proof of nature's resilience and beauty, a playground for those who seek adventure. Your adventure begins. Take your first steps onto one of Barataria's scenic boardwalk trails, which snake gently through the wilderness. These elevated paths offer an incredible vantage point, keeping you dry while placing you right in the thick of the preserve's stunning environment. Each turn of the trail reveals a new wonder. Gaze up at cypress trees towering above, their grand trunks clad in the mystique of Spanish moss. The sunlight filters through the greenery, casting dappled shadows across the walkway. Pause for a moment. Can you hear it? The faint rustle of an animal moving through the undergrowth, the distant hoot of an owl, or perhaps the gentle flow of a nearby bayou. The trails cater to all nature lovers, from casual walkers to seasoned adventurers. Whether you're seeking a light stroll or a deeper immersion into wild Louisiana, the preserve welcomes everyone to explore at their own pace. Barataria Preserve isn't just a feast for the eyes. It's brimming with living, breathing residents that make this ecosystem so vibrant and alive. At the heart of the preserve's mystique is its wildlife. Here, nature enthusiasts will encounter creatures they've only seen on nature documentaries. Let's start with the most iconic resident, the American alligator. As you walk along the boardwalk, keep an eye out for their prehistoric forms, sunbathing on the banks or half submerged in the dark waters. They are both fascinating and formidable, a living embodiment of the swamp's wild beauty. Watching one glide effortlessly through the water is an experience you won't soon forget. Turn your gaze upward and marvel at the birdlife. Graceful herons and snowy egrets glide overhead, while woodpeckers drum out their rhythm from nearby trees. For bird watchers, the preserve is paradise. Each step on the trail offers another chance to spot an avian treasure. And let's not forget the smaller residents. You might spy turtles basking on fallen logs, frogs peering out from patches of reeds, or even colorful dragonflies darting around you. Every corner of the preserve holds the potential for discovery, making it a wildlife enthusiast's dream. If the trails leave you craving more, venture deeper into the heart of the adventure by taking to the bayous themselves. Kayaking or canoeing on the tranquil waterways offers a unique perspective on the preserve's beauty. Paddle through narrow channels surrounded by dense greenery, with only the sound of your oar and the gentle lapping of water breaking the silence. This immersive experience puts you at the center of the ecosystem. Glide past lounging alligators, admire the cypress trees as they rise majestically from the water, and feel a sense of calm like no other. It's not just an activity, It's a chance to connect with the pure essence of Louisiana's wetlands. Barataria Preserve is more than just a destination. It is a living laboratory of ecological importance and a vital part of Louisiana's cultural identity. The wetlands here act as nature's shield, providing critical functions like storm protection, flood prevention, and wildlife habitat. For centuries, Louisiana's swamps and bayous have been central to the state's culture. They've inspired stories, songs, and traditions of generations past, and today they continue to shape the lives of those who call the area home. Exploring Barataria is not just about seeing nature. It's about understanding how deeply it intertwines with history and identity. This is also a place of conservation. The preserve protects endangered species, fragile ecosystems, and the intricate balance of life found in the wetlands. By visiting, you contribute to the legacy of preserving this incredible environment for future adventurers to enjoy. One of the most magical aspects of Barataria Preserve is the way it transforms as the day unfolds. In the afternoon, golden sunlight streams through the cypress leaves, illuminating the water in a warm amber glow. Birds are most active, swooping down for food or gliding effortlessly above the trees. It's a perfect time to watch the swamp at its busiest. As the sun begins to set, the mood shifts. The tranquil waters become mirrors, reflecting the colors of the sky, deep oranges, pinks, and purples. The day's activity slows, giving the swamp a sense of calm. But just as the sun dips below the horizon and the human visitors begin to leave, the preserve comes alive again in a completely different way. The nighttime creatures take the stage. You might hear the distant hoot of an owl or the croak of frogs echoing through the darkness. The swamp, bathed in moonlight, feels otherworldly, a mysterious, still beauty that enhances the adventure. Visiting Barataria Preserve is an adventure for all, and a little planning goes a long way to make the most of your experience. The preserve is located less than 30 minutes from New Orleans, making it a perfect day trip for both locals and tourists. Dress for the adventure. Light, breathable clothing and comfortable shoes are your best friends on the trails. Don't forget to bring water, sunscreen, insect repellent, and a camera because you won't want to miss a moment of the beauty. Barataria Preserve is accessible year-round. While each season has its own charm, spring and fall are especially magical thanks to cooler temperatures and thriving wildlife activity. Check the Visitor Center for information about guided walks, which are a great way to learn even more about the area from knowledgeable rangers. Barataria Preserve is more than just a destination. It's an opportunity to rediscover your connection with the natural world. Each boardwalk, every twisting bayou, and all the wild creatures remind us of the beauty and resilience of nature. Whether you're an experienced traveler or a first-time adventurer, the preserve offers something unique for you: peace, wonder, and the thrill of the untamed. It's a slice of Louisiana that stays with you long after you leave, calling you back to the swamps, the bayous, and the golden light dancing on the water. As the final scenes unfold, the camera pans to a family gazing over the sunset-kissed swamp, their faces lit with awe and serenity. A final voiceover invites viewers to experience it all for themselves. Step into a world untamed and unforgettable. Discover Barataria Preserve, where adventure meets tranquility and the wild spirit of Louisiana comes alive. It's not just a trip, it's a journey into the heart of nature itself. Come, explore, and let the swamps inspire your soul.